Don't talk too fast if you could help it. Some weird static interference here. I do have a few devices for you, spirits, to light up if you don't mind. I put them way over there because there's something electrical around here triggering the one lantern there, the purple light. So I have two lanterns over there on the table by the entrance. If you could touch those and light them up, let me know you're here. I'd appreciate it. I also have these two cat balls here. These clear balls. If you could touch them, light them up, that would be great. And this device on the table display here. Touch the antennas. Speak in the black box. Slow, loud, and clear if you could, please. Bathroom. You're in the bathroom? There actually is a bathroom right over here. You're in the bathroom? Are you doing a deuce? Is that you, Mike? Did you log on? Sorry, I was talking to the guy at the front desk, but he took off. He's going to come back, though. There was a couple checking in that overheard some of our conversation and got, I think, a little spooked. At least she did. But they're staying at the other motel part of the hotel. Oh, weird static, okay. Oy. The guy said he's in the bathroom. That's about all I heard, though.
Really?
Yeah.
You said he's in the bathroom?
Yeah. Like, are you taking a deuce?
Yeah.
We're here. Sometimes they come through clear like that, sometimes they don't. There's been some that have been whispering and mumbling and grumbling and.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I turn it up, do you?
Yeah, go for it. It's a quiet lobby. I get bored in here.
I bet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I heard devil. I heard that in my room. Something about the devil too. Of course, don't take it.
Yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt because they bullshit all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know this guy's name that works here?
What that frequency picks up?
It's a modified radio, but it makes white noise. But it needs the radio because I've been in some isolated locations like what's it called? What's that ghost town in the middle of nowhere, California?
Yeah.
On a blank. I didn't get anything out there until I went in the museum. That was the only place with Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Then I got a little boy coming through, repeated what he said twice. He's like, "Can you please help me?" And there was no kid in the room. The docent, the lady that worked in the museum,
Yeah.
she didn't believe in this stuff, and she's like, "Yeah."
No, it's really funny because even my mom and I were talking about so this place got burned down, right? And even my mom, we were just kind of talking about what else were we talking about? We're talking about all kinds of things. Like we talked about how like 9/11.
Are you okay being on here if I show you?
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't care. No, that's the thing, right? So in terms of like spirits and all that type of stuff. So one thing my mom and I were talking about in terms of real estate when it comes to selling a home.
Turn off the flash.
One thing that they will ask is like, has anybody died in this home?
The people that are trying to buy, you mean?
Yeah, no, like, well, just anything,
Yeah.
right? But they will ask if like anything,
They should, and especially nowadays.
you know. And so like having found out that this place is kind of burned down, it's like, well, that tells me like, because I grew up, I'm Filipino, so my parents
Yeah.
come from a very cultural part of their background.
They
where, like,
have they're spiritual and
they're pretty spiritual about certain things,
Yeah.
like Asian culture especially.
Yeah.
So like we were talking about like 9/11, the World Trade Center, for
Uh-huh.
example. So
Oh, I
like,
guarantee that's haunted there.
so like that tower, right? Like one thing people were saying about that place is how like when you're in an area and certain areas feel cold,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that coldness is supposed to be the spirits walking around you.
But it's hard to determine if it's a draft or.
Right. It's hard to determine if it's a draft or
Yeah.
something, right? But like they will usually say like, oh, if a room's like unusually cold, you know.
That reminds me, when I was up there, I turned off the AC.
Yeah.
There was a woman that came through, said it's hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you feel the heat? You don't have a body.
Yeah. No, that's freaking.
No, I got that on
weird.
recording too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's trippy.
Yeah, I've had them tell me they're hungry sometimes too. A lot of times it's just kids that do it.
Yeah.
It's like, how can you be hungry? I don't know why it's getting that interference on there. That's kind of strange.
Yeah. See, that's amazing. I was like, how
Yeah.
can you be hungry when
You know,
you're
it makes you really think. It's like, well, you know how Asian culture, some of them, they give food on the graves. It's like,
Yeah.
do
Because
they
like, yeah, Asian culture, they really have a way of just looking at spirits and
differently? Yeah,
how to handle spirits, how to handle the dead, and then
it's kind of like a quiet reverence. At least with the Chinese.
and especially like their ways of like how do you like lead the dead to like go into heaven,
Yeah.
things like that, right? They really have a cultural aspect.
Well, the Filipinos are different because they're Catholic, you know,
Right.
than China
Yeah.
or Japan or.
Very different, and like it's funny because like the Catholicism influence and whatnot, but they still believe like it's really funny because even though like we're practicing Catholic, what's really
Yeah.
funny in Asian culture is like they have their things with superstitions,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's really funny is like how some of their superstitions are kind of relevant to like this world and this presence and there's certain things. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
Like, wow.
Hmm.
I never thought of it that way, but
Yeah.
it's like there's a gift to that.
Well, there's
It's like,
things I've had to question because I was raised Catholic, but these spirits that either tell me they're in purgatory or kind of allude to purgatory.
mhm.
They tell me that sometimes there's demons around that attack them. I've had them say they're at my house and they're hiding from them, which is kind of creepy. And I've had some that I think are.
How we doing?
Good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Pretty awesome evening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty busy.
I know you couldn't find places to park over there.
Oh, I know.
It's pretty busy.
It's okay to park where they say.
Yeah, we parked alongside there?
Yeah, well,
That's
they'll
fine.
work. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because they said like 8 a.m. 6.
You can't park
It's the
on this.
weekend. Friday, Saturday is usually on those days you can park on those areas. It's Sunday and the rest of the week.
Okay.
The street, though, on the side of the street, you can't park.
You can.
Oh, you can?
You can.
'Cause I saw 3
Just-
hours.
Friday, Saturday.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and what's gotten dumb, so that Bank of America across the street, because we tell people like our overflow parking is at Bank of America, right?
Oh, really? I
And
didn't know
somebody
that.
ended up getting ticketed
Oh, wonderful.
for fucking parking there, so I feel really bad for having to refer, like,
I am recording. I hope you don't mind. It's live, dude.
dang. Huh, I feel like he was just talking about that in the Bank of America.
Was that a mistake? I can't edit it, unfortunately.
But, no, that's the
You think it was the bank that called on them, or just cops going around?
So I think no, because I actually told my boss about it this morning. I told her I felt bad, right? And then one thing she told me is like Sunday morning they will come.
Oh,
Like I guess like whoever's the bank representative or whatever, like they will come like Sunday morning,
yeah.
and then and they fucking like have a bitch and complain because it's a bank parking lot. So I guess like their rules like strictly
Oh, yeah.
for a bank parking lot. And I was like, wow.
They're like, what the hell's going on? It's a spirit box. We're trying to talk to ghosts here.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. You can try asking something. Maybe they'll talk to you.
Are you there?
I'm recording, but I'm not pointing towards you if you don't want to get on here. You want to talk to these nice people that are you staying here, I'm assuming?
Hi. Oh, you have a good night.
I always say the hostages.
I'm not sure what he said, but that sounded like a response.
That sounded like a response.
Yeah. Something after you, or I don't know.
I think he was actually really being nice. I was like, wow.
Huh.
You were being nice, weren't you?
The ones in my room are crabby.
Yeah.
One actually said, but there's one that's like, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then they said either you're welcome or you're not welcome. I have a feeling it was you're not welcome here.
Dang.
But they weren't like that the other times I've been here. They were more friendly. I don't get it.
Yeah.
There are also two names I got, but I think they're from home because I've heard the name Kayla and Edward, so they might have followed me.
Wait, really? Kayla
Yeah.
Edwards?
Kayla and Edward.
I know.
Why is there a Kayla Edwards?
No, we actually had a coworker here. She doesn't work here anymore, but her name was Kayla.
Is she
Pretty sure
alive?
Her last name is Edwards. She lives in Angels Camp.
Is she alive?
Yeah, she's still alive.
Okay.
But she doesn't work here anymore. She used to be a housekeeping supervisor.
Really?
I think her and I are like the same age.
Huh.
I think her last name is either Edwards or Woods.
Because I thought I heard the spirit say I'm Kayla.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you here, Kayla? Edward, are you here? I don't remember any names from the past. It's hard to keep track of all the names from locations.
Yeah.
Another tunnel.
You have another what? Another town? Are you from another town? Who are you? They usually don't like to say their names unless they're friendly.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a big secret. Is that a yeah? That's the same guy. Yeah, it's me. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the same dude. Who are you? I've got these devices here. If you could light them up, this guy that works here. I know his name. I'm wanting them to say your name, so I'm not wanting to say the name. But he would like to see you light some things up. I've also got him on that table way over there. That was the only place where it wasn't triggering that lantern.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's wiring going around
No.
under the floor. No?
I don't think so. I mean, I was gonna say, I know the router's in the basement. Could that be interfering?
Something touched my hair just a second ago.
Really?
Yeah. Touch this guy.
Actually, hey, when they touch you, like, what does it feel like?
It depends. Sometimes it's like a webby, staticky feeling, and then
Webby.
sometimes it's literally like fingers.
Because it doesn't feel. All right, I'll tell you this, right? Especially working here, no bullshit. Because it doesn't
Yeah.
feel physical. It feels more wavy. Like I feel like
Like
oh,
energy.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
energy. I don't know if it's
That's
like,
more common.
I don't know if it's like air. It doesn't feel like air. That's why I was,
Yeah.
like in Hollywood or something. I feel like it's air. But I feel like
Well, like that
I would say it felt more energy.
like that cemetery experience. It felt like fingers tickling,
Yeah.
but it also felt like it was pulling on the shirt like this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was weird.
Yeah.
So it was like staticky, but it was like fingers too.
Yeah. Like, you ever been in one of those, I forgot what they call it, especially at an amusement park, but it's that one ride where it looks like a UFO and it's all magnetic.
Oh no,
You know? That's what I was thinking.
not like a teacup ride.
No, not like a teacup ride. It
But
was
you
like-
you feel the magnets,
you
huh?
feel like the magnets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Just things like
That's
that. Like,
weird.
I don't know if you ever tried something like that. But
Well, if you're in like a building or room that has high EMF, people get headaches and
Okay.
they'll feel sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what would cause that. I mean, bad wiring maybe,
Yeah.
or if you're like by a power station something.
Right. Because, yeah, I will say it's like I always feel that how, like, okay, like I know I'm alone, but I don't feel like I'm alone.
Here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like.
Oh, you feel like you're being watched?
yeah,
I know how that
especially when
is.
I'm in this breakfast room and I feel like, yeah, something is in there, but it's like I don't have anything weird. Hey, doing?
Hi, how are you?
Not too bad. I'll see it.
See ya.
Because, like, yeah, literally, like, I'm here
Hey, Tara.
and, like, I don't know if they told you also, did they ever show you the drawer here?
Yeah, we say what?
Did they ever show you the drawer here that rolls on its own?
The what rolls on its own?
The drawer?
Drover?
The drawer. Like a drawer.
I don't even know what that is.
No, like a drawer.
Drawer?
Like a drawer. Like,
Drawer?
Yeah.
Oh, the drawer, okay.
Yeah, did they ever show you the thing in there that's rolling? Because I've had a coworker tell me.
It rolls?
So yeah.
It's on wheels?
Yeah, no. So right here in the kitchen, because there's a waffle maker, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a drawer right below it. I kid you not, that shit will roll on its own.
Wow.
Especially like every time.
That takes a lot of energy for them to do that. It's not very common.
It's not.
It's not like what you see in the movies, the poltergeist activity.
Right.
I mean, most average spirits, they don't do physical things very often.
Yeah.
But you'll see like on YouTube and some of those paranormal shows, it's like things are constantly flying around. It's probably fake.
Yeah.
There's even some of them that's like, I see the fishing wire, you know.
Yeah.
However, I've done a lot of demonic cases. Even though sometimes you don't get poltergeist activity, but sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because aside from that, right? I still think like something's pulling it. I've also had my coworkers say like, oh, it's just super loose.
Is it in here?
It's right here. So I'll show you what I'm talking about, right? So right here in this kitchen, so literally.
Maybe it's not level and it just rolls out?
Maybe, but like literally this drawer.
Okay, what kind of move when you...
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's slowly moving, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So I would say that's not paranormal.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just super loose. But like,
Apparently it's very loose.
yeah. It has a
Unless
weird-
they close it. Can you spirits close it now?
Yeah.
What is that, cheese whiz?
No, it's for the
Oh.
it's for the butter. But the other thing too, because what's funny is like, before they did continental breakfast, because they used to make eggs and sausage.
Yeah?
And my buddy Keith, he
You don't
actually
do that
showed-
now?
Not anymore. We don't do that anymore because now we have this fridge. But it used to be like this tray where they had like hot food.
I had a deep voice. There was one guy in my room that had a really deep voice.
But essentially, they would do hot food, and my buddy Keith showed me the video, right? I don't know who it was at the time that was setting it up, but he worked night on it.
Seth? I just heard Seth.
I heard Seth too.
Is that somebody that worked here?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
Huh.
But essentially, yeah, he showed me the video, and like one of the trays just fell out on its own. No strings. He didn't intentionally
Yeah.
pull it, you know. That
Yeah.
one was kind of trippy too.
Yeah.
So.
The right hotel, they break glass.
Oh, they really?
Yeah, and I saw it happen one time in front of my face. I was,
wow.
yeah, we were
Check
having
again?